What's up, everybody? It's Johnny Bronto here. I did unmute myself. Hopefully, I am not too loud. Hold on one second. Let me make a little bit of an adjustment there. Welcome. It is, what day is it?
Today's Tuesday.
Okay, it's hard to keep track sometimes because we do so many damn shows. Yeah. It's Tuesday night. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are where you should be, watching Florida's, America's, the world's #1 rated haunt chat, HauntScene Live. With me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, returning co-host. Where were you last week?
I was up north. I was in Connecticut, New York.
Eating Duchess?
Eating Duchess.
Perfect.
And cannolis in New York.
Nice. And my lovely, beautiful co-host, Melissa Luque.
What's up, everyone? Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're not alone in the studio, though.
Who else is here,
Oh, we do have a very special guest here in the studio. We've got Mortimer. Mortimer has joined us tonight. He's wearing a helmet for safety because, you know, safety is very important when it comes to the haunted attraction industry. So safety is first. So he's good, even though he's dead. It doesn't matter. Really he's good.
Even in the afterlife, safety counts.
Safety does count. You know, he's leading by example.
Yes.
You know,
good job,
no bones about it.
Wow.
Wow.
Johnny,
Well,
wow.
already. We should have somebody do a pun counter.
Already.
Because now it's all puns. All right. If you're watching the show, let me know where you're watching from. Put that in the chat. Interact with us here on YouTube Live. Let's go ahead and bring on our amazing guests. Not one, which I was expecting, but two guests.
Two.
We've got one. There they are.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
We've got Chris and Kelly from Scream and Stream. Let me go ahead and unmute them. They can go ahead and say hi.
Hello.
Yay!
Thanks for having us on, guys. We appreciate seeing you.
Ooh, look at that. You got the Fog Queen in the background. Like, you've got tools in the background. I wonder, are they building something right now?
They might be.
I know, it's crazy.
Is the Fog Queen returning?
Is the Fog Queen returning?
Is she?
Yeah.
I guess so.
That's confirmed already.
Spoiler.
You guys know this.
Where have you been, Duchess?
I've been out of town.
Okay.
Apparently.
Wow. Awesome. Chrissy, thank you for saying happy birthday. Yes, it is. A matter of fact, let's go ahead and just take care of that real quick. Thank you for being on the show. I know that Hornites did their whole drop today, and nobody cares about us. But today is HauntScene's 7th birthday. So we started on August 16th of 2015. So we've been at this for a little bit. And yeah, so happy birthday to us. Hey, Melissa, guess what I need to do? I gotta turn your name tag back on.
Put my name tag on. I don't even have.
That's because you actually showed up this week.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Very cool. All right.
Oh, you weren't expecting to come back.
I don't know. So, Chris and Kelly, let's do this. In the beginning of the show, we do what's called the elevator pitch. If you would, you have America's attention right now, the entire haunt fandom of everywhere, and you can sit them down and tell them who you are, what you do, and all the things.
Well, I'm Chris, and this is my wife, Kelly. Together, we own and operate Scream and Stream, which is an alternative Halloween experience where you can experience terror from the comfort of your own vehicle.
Right. That is awesome. And we have had a chance to go to Scream and Stream for the last 2 years. Now that you are a nomadic haunt, hint, hint. But let's go over and show some of the things. So we're gonna have some questions along the way. But if you have any questions about anything relating to safety or anything about a drive-through haunt, we'll get into some of the specifics a little bit later. But what I wanted to do was get into the theme of what people can expect here for this season. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right. So select nights. From October 1st through October 31st, you can experience Scream and Stream. The price is per car. So it's you can bring, if you pile as many people as you can safely into a car.
20 people in the car?
Well,
they all be the
safely. They all have to have a seat belt.
All right, 19.
Where are there seatbelts?
Are there 19 seat belts in the car?
No,
okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right,
Do you have a school bus, Melissa? Do you bring a school bus?
I will bring you a school bus.
You know what's funny is, actually, I do want to address that. That was one of the questions I had. What is the largest vehicle or biggest passenger vehicle that has gone through Scream and Stream?
Can you bring a tank?
In 2020, we had a party bus come through with about 15 people, and it was a nightmare, not in the fun Halloween way.
Okay. but I mean the price was per car, so it was pretty cheap per person, right?
Yeah, it's
That's
good
cool.
value for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So is that something you encourage? Party buses, limos, stretch Hummers?
Well, that party bus had to drive around the entry portal that year because it was too tall to go under it.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
And that presented a whole bunch of challenges with the dirt and mud out Kissimmee.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do encourage larger vehicles up to our height and size limits.
Okay. Very cool.
Someone inquired about a limo last year, but we just couldn't. They couldn't make a tight enough turn. to
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, there were some zigzagging
have,
things
like,
going on.
limos.
All right. So Scream and Stream, get all the information. If you miss any of the details, that's okay. Just go to screamandstream.com. All the things are there. All the information is live on the website. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So this year, it's going to be The Revenge of the Fog Queen, which was the icon from the original first season of Scream and Stream. So that's kind of
That's
interesting.
really cool. Yeah.
A little bit of continuity there.
Return.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
All right. So here are the dates. The event runs from 7:30 to 10:30. That doesn't mean show up at 10:29, but buy tickets in advance, do all the things.
Actually, you technically can show up at 10:29. We will still accommodate you up until 10:30.
Can you like buy a ticket at the location?
If tickets are available, yes, in theory you can.
Okay. All right. So yeah.
However, we do typically sell out in advance, so we don't recommend buying tickets or banking on buying a ticket on site.
Okay. All right. So you're good. You're good all the way through 10:30 p.m. So make sure you do that right there. We'll get it back into the Fog Queen here in a moment. Here is all the social media information for Scream and Stream. Scream and Stream everywhere. Thank you for that. By the way, that makes it a lot easier when a haunt has all the same thing on all the channels.
Yeah.
So screamandstream.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all Scream and Stream. You have a phone number. If you have any questions, please text. And then you can also email info@screamandstream.com in case you have any questions. But the website's pretty straightforward, pretty comprehensive. But reach out if you need to. Do you have any questions about this year's event?
Not at the moment. No.
Okay. All right. Well, in case you think of
Maybe
anything, let me know.
I'll think of someone.
All right. Okay. So let's take a look here. That was actually year 2. Let's look at year 1. So year 1 was Evil Drive-Thru. And, the unofficial story was you went and there was like a big blast of like hallucinogenic mist as you drove in your AC. And then you hallucinated and there were a bunch of like horror movie tropes coming to kill you in a horror movie designed to terrorize you in your car.
It's like driving right into the movie theater.
That's the unofficial story of the first year.
Yeah.
Was I pretty close there?
You were so close, Johnny. I mean, like just
Almost.
a hair off.
Almost had
Okay.
it.
All right. So do you want to give a quick recap of the first year story, considering you were the mastermind behind all that stuff?
Yeah, in 2020, the story was you were driving into an abandoned drive-in theater that had been taken over by a murderous cult.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple of kids went out there to, fool around, make out, and their car doesn't start. So they end up stuck in this drive-in, and you're stuck there with them in your car, driving by these scenes. And then the cult tries to kill you.
Just, yeah. You.
Just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah, that was... This was
awesome.
really,
It was
we had a lot of fun. I love the aesthetic. You really nailed that.
I love the drive-through aesthetic. Like the drive-through horror movie.
Yeah, I like the neon cheerleaders.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. I love the big hallucinogenic, like skull thing. Whatever happened to that, by the way?
Oh, it got beat up in a couple different storms.
Okay.
And at the end of the run, it was just so trash that we had to throw it away, unfortunately.
Okay, that's sad. It's my favorite prop.
It's even
It was
missing
cool.
part of the nose.
Yeah.
In the picture.
Yeah. All right, and then we come on to the next year, which was going to be Clowns versus Zombies, and this was probably the most insane event that we had all of last season. Yeah, you need your microphone on, Melissa Lukac. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, how did this one come about here? And give us a little bit of background on this story.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be totally honest, we got a lot of feedback from customers in 2020 that said that our event would be better if it had clowns or zombies, we heard that so often, as a matter of fact, that we decided, hell, let's run with it and make our 2021 event all about clowns and zombies. And we were
Literally.
very fortunate to work with the very talented Patrick Braillard, who we said, here's the idea. It's clowns versus zombies. You create a story. And so Patrick wrote this crazy detailed story about, a military base that breeds clowns and zombies. And of course, we were really lucky to bring an interactive element to it. So you could interact with the characters by zapping them with laser guns.
Yeah, that was fun. It was fun, and then there were certain things that didn't have like the targets to shoot, and then it actually got a little unnerving. You're like, wait a minute, this is not it. The event didn't end up being what you expected it was going to be driving.
Yeah, unfortunately, I missed this one last year. I
I
wasn't able to
know.
go.
I was
yeah,
such a bummer.
I know.
Everybody was asking about you.
I'm sure they will.
Everybody,
I'm sure they
everybody who was anybody was there, and they
Oh.
were asking about Melissa
they
Luquette from
know who I am?
HauntScene. Yeah,
They do.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
they were there, and you weren't.
I
That's
wasn't.
okay.
I was there in spirit. But
Yeah.
I'll go this year. I'll definitely go this
Are
year.
you sure?
I'm
You
definitely
won't find
sure.
something better to do.
I know. I
Okay.
won't. No.
That's good. All right.
There is nothing better.
There isn't.
There's nothing about. How could you say that, Johnny?
So
I won't be anywhere
okay,
else but
so
there.
I have a weird observation. Kelly really reminds me of Kira.
She does.
I know, right?
Honestly,
Yeah, but-
when I first saw her,
I see it.
thought
I
was
totally
Kira.
see it.
Yeah, like
I
our
honestly thought it was
Kira.
Kira.
It's just kind of like the way you talk and the face and the
Just the way the hair,
yeah,
the red hair,
yeah,
the
yeah.
glasses. Yeah.
just when if I bring Kira to the event, don't touch each other, don't hug, or it would be like a time cap.
Like a paradox.
Yeah, you would cancel each
Like
other out.
spotting
Yeah.
or something.
No, you would just cancel each other out and you'd wink out of existence. So we don't want that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's
bad.
very bad. All right. Very cool. So we have year 1 in the books, year 2 in the books. Let's go ahead and move on here to the announcement.
Yay!
I guess I could have built this up a little bit
You
more.
could have, yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're already 12 minutes in.
Okay.
So, Scream and Stream, once again, relocating. Originally located in the swamps of Kissimmee, then moving on to the swamps of Oviedo. Oviedo? Yeah. And now moving to the swamps of Central Florida proper. Scream and Stream will be located now at the Florida Mall. What?
dun,
Earth-shattering news. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
Wow, this is cool. So, I love the fact that you have made this more convenient for people. Not that Oviedo's a bad place, but this is way easier to get to. I don't have to drive an hour to Oviedo. I don't have to drive 45 minutes to Kissimmee. Now, you're going to be able to go to the Florida Mall.
It's very close by.
Do you want to see
Well,
how...
Johnny, when we make our location decisions, we always think what would be best for Johnny.
I mean,
So,
if it was best for me, you'd be in Davenport, but that's okay. That's all right. There's always next year. We don't have a mall here yet.
let's keep getting closer and
Yeah,
closer.
that's fine. I appreciate
It's
it.
just one day it's just gonna be outside Johnny's house.
It's gonna be in my
It's
backyard.
gonna be his.
Really short haunt.
Drive-
So let's take a look here because I made this map, but here is where it is in relatively to everything else. So we're looking at this map here because up is north, down is south, left and right are east and west. Where in the mall area is this going to be located?
Scream and Stream will have a check-in area called the Lobby,
Okay.
located in the old M&M store. So if you remember the old M&M space,
Do you?
that is
Yes,
where we
I
will
do.
be.
I
So
do.
where's that in the mall?
Wait, which way are we
It's
looking
down
at it?
between. It's on the
this the
south.
mall right here?
south
Yeah.
end.
South?
So the mall would be on the left. It would be on the left side.
Okay.
Yeah, when you come into the parking lot, it was on the left side of the mall.
Okay. I never went to the M&M store.
And then around the other back, it was the Crayola experience.
Oh, the Crayola experience.
yeah.
Wow.
Crayola.
Maybe they could do a partnership. The Crayola Scream and Stream. Like the kids can go and do their crayons and then go and get scared at night. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so this is gonna be super duper convenient. If you are not from like the middle of Orlando, let me just tell you how convenient this is gonna be. This is literally gonna be minutes from I-4. So if you going on I-4, you go you're going east or west on I-4. You'll get off on Sand Lake. It is literally, if you go east on Sand Lake, it'll be like 5 minutes max. It's super duper, very well, maybe 5 to 5 to 10 minutes max. It's super duper close. It will also be just south of 528, the toll road. So if you're coming in from the east side, and it will also be just north of 417. So if you're coming in from, Polk County or whatever, or Tampa, regardless, it's going to be super. This is probably one of the most conveniently located independent haunts that we have here in Florida. So, and then you don't even have to get out of your damn car.
Don't
Get there.
Stay in the car the whole way.
It's going to be really cool. So how does it come about? And this is something I'm curious about because I experience the haunts, Chris, but I don't set up the haunts. How does it work when you want to do an event and you need a space and you need so much space that you could drive around? Like, what's the sequence of events there that has to happen to make that happen?
Well, I think step one really is like lots of panicking.
Okay, I'm used to that.
And then step two is lots of communication with lots of different people. We have to talk to the venue. We have to talk to the county. We got to talk to the city and get permits. We have to get insurance. We have to get, vendors to provide things like fence and porta potties. We have to go over our protocols and internal operations, make sure things are safe.
Hire a bunch of people.
Hire a bunch of people, which is always difficult. Get them set up in the system to be paid, and then get those people out there getting paid, building stuff, painting stuff, hauling stuff, setting stuff.
Sweating and sweating and sweating.
All the sweat,
Oh, yeah.
possibly a little bit of blood, but like not so much that OSHA
Blood,
needs to be
sweat,
called.
tears.
Yeah.
And of course, tears, especially for me when it's like 2 weeks till opening, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Oh my God. Are you opening?
But,
are you
we always
opening in
figure it
2
out.
weeks? Oh my God. No, you're not opening.
You open in
weeks.
2 weeks?
No.
No,
No.
I was like, man, I need to
Oh.
adjust my calendar. It starts
I'm
on.
saying that 2 weeks
Okay.
prior to opening,
All right.
I will have my freak out.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's good. Well, we've had a lot of fun in the previous iterations of Scream and Stream here. Was it a conscious thing to make it a little closer to like the heart of Central Florida?
There were a lot of factors that went into our move, but obviously when this opportunity came up, that was a leading factor, was being that close to Hallowscream and Horror Nights. Knowing that some people in the tourist corridor aren't always looking for those two marquee events to go to.
Right.
They're looking for other events that are offered at a different value, other events that may involve less people, other events that may involve less walking or just being on your feet at all.
Right.
Events that can involve the whole family rather than just maybe part of the family that really wants that long night, walking around with all the haunts and scares.
Yeah, and because where this is located, there's like every restaurant imaginable. There's all kinds of other little things to do. There's iDrive is really close, so you could totally make a night out of it. Before or after Scream and Stream from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. You can do the other things.
You could go to the M&M store at Disney Springs.
The M&M store is closed.
At Disney Springs. That's what it is.
If you really wanted to go to the M&M store, let's say you drive up the Scream and Stream, you're like,
I really
the
want
M&M store is not here anymore. I guess I better turn around and go to Disney Springs, and then turn all the way back and go to Scream and Stream. I guess you could do that.
Go get your M&M stores and then go
Sure.
back to Scream Street.
Absolutely.
Go through with your M&Ms.
Yeah, go nuts. All right.
Literally.
Okay, so here is the map. Easy to find, all the things, and
Oh, snap.
so here's some concept art of somebody in a 1991 Honda something two-door. I used to
How
have
did you
that.
know the year?
I used to have that car.
Did you really?
Yeah. So that could be me.
I think it's
in
like
the
30
backseat.
years
You
old.
had a
That's
Honda
crazy.
something?
Whatever the heck it was.
A Honda something.
I don't remember. The car never worked. Like, I bought it cheap, and then the transmission went, and then it basically spent its whole life in a shop, and then it just died. It was the worst car ever. It was like the money sink of hell.
It's a good thing you don't have it
I
anymore.
don't have it anymore. Right? Okay. So, Scream and Stream 2022. So you're going to see a familiar face here, the Fog Queen. So what I would like to ask is, walk me through the decision to bring an icon back from the first year.
Sure. So the Fog Queen was a part of 2020, but not really in the way we would have loved to have her be a part of the event. She was the icon, you know, and in a lot of haunts, there's always a choice you have to make about marketing versus execution.
Mhm.
And she was really what we used to help connect guests to the idea of our event. But when you went through the drive-through, she was not a part of that story that we told you with the cheerleaders and the cult. You had to go to a different section of the park. You had to literally park and get out of your car to meet the Fog Queen. She was a meet and greet character outside during COVID with a mask on and everything. But it turns out that the layout and the general vibe of that event and that venue didn't really it wasn't conducive to having people parking and getting out of their car. So the Fog Queen was she was cherished by the online community, but she was never really embraced by the general public because they didn't even know she was there. When we thought about doing this event in 2022 and having more of a space where people can start their night and meet characters, we instantly knew we had to bring the Fog Queen back and make her a more prominent part. And we're really thrilled with how we tied her into the event, because in this year's event, you will drive through 7 different scary movies. And that last scary movie will be all about the Fog Queen.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So it will be the Revenge of the Fog Queen.
It will be.
She's back.
Didn't
She's
get
angry.
enough attention from the vloggers. Now she's back to wreak havoc on the vloggers and the media people.
She's less about marketing this time and more about the whole experience.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She's gonna get you, Johnny.
All right, probably. I mean, they all get me. So there will be because I don't have this in here. We're going to get into the themes of the different areas here in a moment. So can you walk me through the process of what to expect when you arrive? You let's say you've already bought your tickets online. Is it time ticketing?
It is not time ticketing. So
Okay.
this year, you can show up anytime during our operating hours with your dated ticket.
Okay.
Whether you're on general admission or VIP admission, you will all start your experience at the same spot, which is called the lobby. You can either send somebody inside from your party to get checked in, or you can bring your entire group inside and enjoy the merchandise, enjoy the atmosphere, and explore what we have to offer indoors. Once you're checked in, you'll be put on a list in order
Okay.
to have your vehicle called. So you'll get a text message on your phone, just like you're at a restaurant when it's your turn. And then you'll drive over to the drive-in and start your experience.
Oh, very cool. So at the check-in, do you think anticipate there being like food offerings, anything to grab some snacks, some stuff in addition to merch?
There will be a lot of different offerings, varied offerings. We're not ready to talk about all that just yet,
Okay.
but I can bet good money there'll be something to eat and something to drink.
Good, because that's important with a haunt. Being a person that's done a lot of haunt stuff. For me, I always find a haunt is a little bit more rounded when there are other things to do. There's food trucks, there's merch, there's entertainment, there's stuff. So making a night of it, as it were, because if you just go and even if the haunt's amazing, if you just show up and do it and leave, you're just kind of like, that's quick. That's cool. Let's just go to White Castle now, and do the things. Specifically White Castle.
Or Portillo's.
What happened to Del Taco, Johnny?
But look, man, Del Tacos are everywhere. We have one White Castle here.
White Castle
It's
took that
been-
over now.
Del Taco is still like a staple after Horror Nights. Well, actually, let me recant that because I don't know. I'll have to make a choice, I guess.
I think I'll have to go White Castle.
But I would imagine White Castle's probably going to be slammed with all the post Horror Nights people.
Put a new
maybe.
hangout
I
spot.
don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
No one would ever think about going
Kelly's
to
an
Del Taco.
IHOP girl after Horror Nights. She
love
does
IHOP.
IHOP.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, we're big Waffle House people too. So yeah. All right. Love it. Okay. So I love this image, and I love the way you're pushing the aesthetic here. I think this is going to be really cool. Driving through the movies. Love it. Very, very cool. And here's one thing I noticed on the website. It's a little snippet, and it's just one little part of the website. It says the ticket includes a streaming soundtrack.
Interesting.
What's that? What's that all about?
Yeah, so this year, the way that we're going to get the audio for the experience into your car is by streaming it to your device. So, of course, everyone has a smart device in their hand already, and they've all got a way to connect it to their vehicle, whether it's the old school method of like the aux cable through the tape deck adapter,
Oh my God.
or,
Please, I hope people are past at least that now. At least have a
New
cable
school
from your device
Bluetooth.
into the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, though, everybody's got their phone attached to their car. So you will get the experience this way. You don't have to change FM stations or do anything like that. All you have to do when you get to the next scene is tap the next button, and you're off and running.
Oh, cool. I don't have to program 10 FM stations leading into the haunt?
No, you do not.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. So let's get into the themes here. Oh my God. Some of these just sound nuts and they're
Playdate.
so off the wall.
God.
I just,
It's about
and
dolls.
I don't know what order they're in, and I don't think they're in any particular order, but Playdate? Dolls? You're gonna have dolls? Freaking dolls?
Yeah.
At
I
the
mean, it's fine.
thing?
No, actually, it's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
wait till
I'm
we
not
get to
scared
the
of dolls.
spider house.
Oh,
You thought that
HHN already has one.
Okay, well, they haven't even announced it yet. I just spoiled it. There's a whole arachnophobia
Oh my God.
section.
Yeah, I freaked last
They're
year.
gonna, they're gonna the other one that
and
threw spiders in the car.
Literally threw spiders in the car. I looked and I freaked and I jumped in the back of the car.
Right. All right. Sorry. We're going off on a tangent. Give us a quick synopsis about Playdate.
Yeah, so I think we have-
AKA is Melissa's dating life.
It's so true.
Oh my God.
It's so true. It's sad.
Hey, at
All
least
right, go
they're
ahead.
legal.
That's yeah.
Okay.
That's
Never mind.
babysitting.
Wow.
All right, go.
Anywho, hey, Thrill Geeks in here. What's up, Clint? Thanks for watching.
What's up? Okay, go ahead.
Give us a quick synopsis of Playdate before we make this even worse on ourselves.
Yeah, Playdate is, I mean, all these movies are supposed to be 90s B movies. So we're really channeling the 90s here.
Love it.
And what you're seeing is a maniacal doll store / toy store where, crazy psychotic children are playing with toys and playing with you as their toy, only they want to kill you.
Okay.
Oh.
That's fun.
And-
So I'm getting like, Child's Play and
Yeah, I'm getting like Chucky,
dolls
yeah.
vibes and demonic toys.
That's exciting.
That is good. Good start. Good start. Creepy children and creepy dolls scare me.
Can I just keep my window rolled up?
No. No, absolutely not.
Johnny,
We're not, look, man, we're not listening
I can't.
at,
I can't
hot
escape.
scene.
Like I can't just roll
No,
out of the
you
car
can't.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to roll out of the car.
and run.
Okay.
And
Move
please stay inside your car for the duration of the experience.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll hide in the car. I'll on the bottom.
in the trunk.
In
I don't think that would help you. Yeah.
Don't get in the trunk.
Get in the trunk.
All right, good.
All right, next one. Birthday clowns. What? So we have to have clowns.
Gotta have clowns.
Gotta have clowns.
Gotta have clowns.
And I don't know what it is about the fact that there's a candle, a balloon, and a clown in this picture here, but this is just already disturbing
It's very disturbing.
for those of you that have
Yeah.
coulrophobia or the fear of clowns.
Pennywise vibes.
Pennywise. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, no birthday is complete without a clown, right?
This is very
So
true.
you'll be driving through a children's birthday and enjoying the entertainment of the local clowns.
Will there be cake?
I want cake.
There will be cake. Of course there will be cake. You can have a birthday
Yay.
cake.
Yeah.
Would it be all bloodied up with fingers in it? It'd
Maybe.
be like lady finger cake.
What?
You ever had the lady finger cake? Like it's like an
Sure.
icebox cake,
Whatever you want.
but it's like actual finger. Okay. never
Birthday
mind. Okay,
clown.
I'm going on. I'm thinking about cake. I
Hey,
want cake.
now Melissa's on a one-track mind about cake. She's just gonna be going through the thing. Go, where's the cake?
Where's the cake?
That's awesome. All right, so
Crazy
so clowns. Now, I have to ask, and you don't have to spoil it here, but because maybe we had some previous years clowns, do you think there might be some little Easter eggs or shout outs to maybe some previous clownage?
Oh, for sure. We're definitely going to see pins and needles again.
Oh, I love it. That's so good. The clowns were so good last year.
I wish I would have seen them.
They were so good. There was one that you had the laser tag guns and one didn't have a target, and I shot it, and she looked so disappointed in me. She was like, and it was the biggest frown, and I
Aw.
felt so bad. And it was you did a really good job hiring some creepy folks. So I would imagine that's going to continue for this year. So we got birthday clown. That's the next one. Now keep in mind the whole thing hasn't been revealed yet, so you do got to keep an eye on Scream and Stream social media to get all the things. Although we do have a spoiler one. Okay.
Okay.
All right, another one. Unholy Nights. So
This one was announced.
this one was announced.
Yeah, this one was on
Yeah.
Facebook.
We're not to the unannounced one yet.
We're not to the unannounced
Yeah.
one yet. Okay, gotcha.
So, Unholy Night. Give us a quick little tidbit about this one. So, this is the third announced zone or drive-through zone.
Yeah, it's Santa's Toy Factory, but they have chainsaws.
Oh,
Oh, that's fun.
That sounds like a good
exciting.
time. Yeah. It's what I like to do on a Saturday night.
That's not a silent night. Because chainsaws make noises. Okay.
You're on a roll, man. You want to sit in this chair?
Give me up top, Mortimer. All right, bud.
All right.
All
Wow.
right.
Yeah, Mortimer
He's
liked that
dead
joke.
quiet.
All right. So we are not anti-Christmas, but we are pro Halloween over Christmas.
I
And
love Christmas. I even love Christmas within Halloween, though.
okay,
It's even better.
there we go.
Christmas
That's
in
what I'm
Halloween.
looking for.
It's my two favorite things.
So will there be gingerbread people?
You might smell some gingerbread. You might also have to drive
Oh.
through some snow.
Oh yes.
Oh, so we'll have cake and gingerbread cookies.
No, in Florida in
And snow in
September.
Florida.
I like it. That'd be really cool.
Cake and gingerbread cookies.
Nice.
Gingerbread cookies,
All right.
cake, and to go with my M&Ms. All the sugar.
All the things. So unholy night, birthday clown, play date. I love the simplicity of the naming convention for
Yeah.
these different zones, because it's like you pick the right words to put like the aesthetic in your brain, you know. So unholy night here, that one's gonna be awesome. And then we have here's what's been announced. So you're probably waiting until Horror Nights announces all their
there's
stuff.
3 more coming up too.
And
Wow.
you wanted to get, let them announce their thing, their little event, and then you want to announce the rest of your thing. So at what kind of time frame are you looking here to announce the other 3, little zones coming up?
Well, I mean, Horror Nights starts in what, a few days, 18,
Yeah.
17
It
days?
starts,
And
next.
They just announced everything today,
2
so
weeks.
we'll announce everything at least 18 days before we open.
Okay, you heard it here first. That's awesome. All right, so I'm really excited about this. These just look fun, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying the haunt isn't scary, but some haunts are more like a fun scary and a good time. I have a feeling you're probably going to amp it up a little bit this year, because I'm hearing things like chainsaws and clowns and things. So and there's all the safety stuff on the website, so they're going to be on the sides of your cars and things. So it's going to be great. But did you know that there is a 4th zone?
No, I did not know this. So.
Did you know that?
No, I did not.
They don't even know that I'm going to
Wait,
announce
wait,
this
what
for them.
zone?
Yeah.
Okay,
You ready for this? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. You ready for the announcement, America? Because here it comes. We're going to go over the pricing in a moment, but I wanted to go over alien abductions. So I'm creating a zone for them.
Wow.
Okay. So they're going to have an alien abduction zone.
Johnny's obsessed with aliens.
Okay. One haunt's going to do a stupid alien
One of
thing.
them.
And
One of
just
them
do
is
it to
gonna do
shut
it.
me up.
It's gonna happen.
And here's what I want. Here's what I want from your alien abduction zone. Super easy. You have a bunch of people running around in alien costumes. You get one of those big car magnets and you pick up the car and you move it and it like goes into the light, right? You're welcome. Now you don't even have to design a 6th trail. You're good. What do you
Use
think?
car magnet to move vehicles into the light.
Kelly's writing it down right now.
All right, you're welcome. I just wanted to give that one to you. All right, so look, one of these haunts is going to do an alien abduction trail or zone or whatever just to shut me up one day. I guarantee One day.
It's gonna happen, Johnny.
Yep.
It's gonna
And it's
happen.
going to be in Florida too. I'm calling
It's
it.
gonna be in
And
Florida.
if not, I'm going to make my own home haunt that's going to be alien.
Make your own
abduction themed.
alien abduction.
Yeah. Come on, how cool would that be with the car magnet?
That would be pretty cool.
Can you
though.
imagine that?
Not gonna lie, yeah. That's a new idea for next year, guys.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay. I'm just kidding. This is not a real house. This is me making it up. I did not ask for
Johnny's
permission for
fan
this.
fiction, his fan
This
art.
is just my fan art. Yep. All right.
Good job, Johnny.
All right, so let's talk about some tickets here. So we got all the things. Keep an eye on their social media for all the announcements, like I said. And let's get into some ticket stuff. So we've got general admission. And keep in mind, there is a current discount code that you can use. So if you want to jump on this, and this was just announced, thank you for this. If you use the discount code Florida Mall, you can save $5 off to celebrate the move to the Florida Mall. This will include general car admission for your entire car with a maximum of 8 passengers. You'll get the audio soundtrack here. You hear the pricing. Obviously, the prices are going to be on the different dates and opening and that kind of thing. As it gets a little bit closer, just like most haunts, the price will go up a little bit. But you can load up a bunch of people. I mean, let's just even if it was like $80 and you do that, that's $10 a person. That in the haunt industry is cheap. That is like super duper cheap to do things. Not per person, per car. So get some people that you like or don't like. Get some homeless people on the street if you want to, just to bring the number down, and do that if you want to. They would probably enjoy that a lot
They
too.
would love it.
Yeah.
Kidnap homeless.
Yeah, don't kidnap anybody to bring them to Scream and Stream
Okay.
to get a better value.
All right.
But
I get-
willing participants.
Would it help if we don't
Willing-
tell you that we can
Willing
make them?
participants. So you would show up and like people have like a bag over their head,
Bag
and,
over
like,
their
like
head.
zip tied. Like, yeah, we just wanted to cut the price down. All right. So that's a general car admission here. Remember, there's a check-in. All the details and everything will be on the website. Here is the VIP admission. So this is going to be a little bit different. Now, keep in mind, going to be a little bit more expensive here for the VIP, but some of these nights are going to get sold out. They're going to be busy. So this is going to be VIP skip the line access. Admission for everybody in the car. You're going to get a limited edition Fog Queen poster. You've done merch really, really well, so that's actually really, really cool. You'll get a 2022 collectible CD soundtrack to take with you. So you get all the things, and you get the skip the line access here. So and the discount code works for that one as well. So this is applicable to all the different ticket packages for Scream and Stream. So make sure you write that one down, put it in there, save all the money. Yep.
Really. HauntScene saves you money.
HauntScene, we haven't said that in a while.
You have said that in a while.
Yeah,
You haven't said- you haven't said
HauntScene
solid.
does save you money.
You say solid and bananas.
Nope. I'm also trying to stop saying very cool.
Very cool.
I gotta get. I always have some sort
I
of
say
weird.
awesome.
Yeah, we'll do better. We'll try to. Yeah. Anywho, so you can buy the tickets. They're on sale right now, right?
They're on sale now, yeah.
So buy all the things.
Operators are standing by.
They are they're standing by on the phone as long as you text, right? So you can do that. Load up tickets, we can't stress this enough. And I love how it's become like a running kind of joke, but it's really true. And I love the fact that people really embrace this. Is the price is per car, right? That's very important. Different drive-through haunts have different, pricing mechanisms. Not saying they're any better than worse, but prices per car for Scream and Stream. Do you ever anticipate that changing?
No, frankly, no.
Love it. Very cool. All right. See, yes, just said it again. Shut up.
You
Chuck.
can say very cool.
I know. All right. So we got that, and we've got the alien abduction. Already got that. I'm telling you, it's a great idea. Just, like I said, you're
Jot it down
welcome.
for next year.
Yep, just jot it down. All right. And so here's the social media information here. And that's all that I think I have here for you. So here's what I want to get into now, because now we can ask all the things. And if you have anything in the chat, please go ahead and put it in there. But let's go ahead and bring us up side by side here. And Kelly, because you're the expert with the safety stuff and the ops stuff, talk about the safety aspects of this, because some people who've never done a drive-through haunt may be a little bit concerned about taking their vehicle through a haunted attraction.
Mm-hmm.
So what can you tell people to kind of ease those concerns?
So first, it is designed for cars, so you're not going to run your car into anything. We've had 2 years of operations that we haven't had any car accidents. There haven't been any incidents. There are operations attendants to make sure you know where you're going, and making sure all the rules are clear. And we've also found that if someone gets scared, they're going to brake. They're not going to accelerate. So there hasn't been any issues. The speed limit is 3 miles an hour, which is basically just coasting with your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to do. Other safety features, it's a safe scare. So in times where, COVID rates seem to be increasing again, it's a nice way to be able to still have that haunt experience if you're a little more concerned about what's going on in the world, what viruses are out there that you could potentially contract. And then we've also had kind of related, in terms of like personal safety for you and your family. We found that not everyone wants to just, get out and walk around, a traditional haunt for a couple hours. You have people different levels of abilities or even just stamina. And so having the drive-through in your car, you can have that, whole family, whole group experience without having to leave someone behind or have someone complaining for 3 hours that they're tired and wanting to sit down on a bench.
Like me.
No, nobody ever does that.
We don't know.
No,
I can go all night. I don't know. How about you, Johnny?
I'm old. I have to sit down every once in a while.
Sometimes I go from one haunt to another. Like I'll finish one
Yeah.
haunt and then go to HHN until like 2 o'clock in
Melissa's
the
that
morning.
person that has unending energy. Sometimes we'll do haunts and then she'll leave. I'm going to Horror Nights after this. It's just like, have at it.
And then I work at my day job. at
And
6 a.m. the
then
next day
she'll
and
show
get
up on
an
the
hour
show
shift.
going, falling asleep on the damn show.
I need to pump energy drinks and caffeine in my bloodstream. for the
Yeah,
next
because
day.
that'll solve everything.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Sorry. I interrupted your safety.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
And the last thing is it's nice safe space for families that are introducing maybe younger family members or friends to the haunt experience. So we've had a lot of groups come through where it's, little Timmy's first haunt. So we've had some kids cry. I think I made a toddler cry the first year, which
Good job.
was sad and funny. The mom was like, "No, this is great." She laughed.
She's like, it's Instagram. She's like videoing it. TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Can I
TikTok
cry,
by
Johnny?
my poor. No.
I can't cry.
No. Okay, you can cry.
There's no
As
crying.
long as I can TikTok it.
Okay.
Very cool. That's awesome. All right. And then
Johnny, there's a question.
yeah, is convertibles, are they more fun?
They sound
Have you
like
had
they're
people
more
come
fun.
through with convertibles before?
Yeah.
We've
The
had
top
people
down.
come through in convertibles, which yes, Chrissy, it is way more fun.
Mhm.
But we've also had people come through on those spider vehicles. You guys know what I'm
Oh.
talking about?
Oh, like the slingshots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I know what those are. Yeah. Have you
And
ever had
also,
someone come out on a motorcycle? You come on a
No, we don't
motorcycle?
allow motorcycles, but we have
motorcycles?
had people come through on like Jeeps with the doors
Like
completely
Jeeps
off.
with the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really fun too.
Do you instruct your characters to react to different setups, or do you just trust them to kind of do their own thing as long as they keep it safe?
Both to
It's
some
a lot
extent.
like improv. You kind of have to try to read the car and see how they're reacting. The first year, started out with operations and then ended up being on the road and scaring. And so my goal was always to get a laugh and a scream on every car. And sometimes you can really make that happen, and it warms your little character heart.
Yeah, scaring people. It's fun.
Scary people's wholesome.
Yeah.
It really is.
All right. Now, do you anticipate at any point in the future? Do you think you have kind of the formula down as far as always being a drive-through haunt, always being price per car? Have you ever considered doing like a walk-through haunt or like an enclosed haunt, or is this just or we stick it to the plan?
We always think about other products that we can bring to the table, but I mean, the honest reality is there are other major players in the Orlando market who already do that so well. We're obviously big fans of Horror Nights, and we love the new stuff coming out of HauntScene in Orlando. So why try to get into that space when those two players are already kicking ass at that?
Right.
Our focus is always going to be on alternative, disruptive Halloween events and other forms of haunt experiences that are different from what you can get at Universal or SeaWorld.
Okay. And that's that it's very similar to what we do. You gotta be unique. The more everybody's the same, the more nobody stands out. So that's I like it. 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 I think that's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Keep doing the drive-through haunts. Yeah. All right. So do you have any questions for them? You didn't prepare any notes?
I didn't know. You said you're gonna sell merch again this year, like T-shirts and
There will be
posters and stuff?
T-shirts.
Yeah.
There will be bumper stickers.
Oh, sweet.
There will be face masks if that's still your thing. If you want some of those, they'll be very cheap. I promise you that.
Yeah.
We might even have some Jolly Creek mugs if you want those too.
Oh man. What is it true there's gonna be a car wash at the end?
No comments.
That would be awesome.
What the oh my god,
That
what
would
if,
be so
what
cool.
if that's the last house? You get out of the alien abduction, then the magnet drops off your car, and you go, and the last thing that would be value right there.
The car wash would end it all. Right there.
Even and the thing is with the car washes, they don't tell you ahead of time. So if you do show up with a convertible or a slingshot or a Jeep with all the top and the things off, you just got to deal with it.
You just got to deal with it. 'Cause
Yep.
You got to keep with it.
That's your fault for trying
That's
to be
perfect,
cool.
honestly.
Yeah.
Something to think about next year.
Yeah, you know what? Just hire me. I got two
He's
of
got
your
a lot of ideas.
two of your four things done. Let's just keep going. We'll think of another one. Yeah.
Keep giving us ideas for free. We won't have to
That's
hire
right.
you.
This is true. Yeah, I need to hold some of these back.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh man. So, do you get a chance to, and this is something that I know a lot of hunters don't get a chance to do, but do you try to see what else is out there? Like, other than like the theme parks, I know you're building and doing all the crazy things, but do you make an effort to kind of see your peers and what other people are offering?
Yeah, for sure. My wife and I have been to Netherworld in Atlanta. We've been to 13th Floor in Jacksonville. These are all really great haunts run by smaller companies, which is what we are. I mean, we're literally a mom and pop company. Mom and pop. So we like to see how those organizations are doing their best. And this year we went to Transworld as well to see what was out there in the world, in the country, I should say. And we were surprised to find other drive-through haunts that still exist outside of the Central Florida area.
Mm-hmm.
And learning from them and kind of talking through our best practices was really helpful this year.
Yeah, and we got to see it Transworld. That was cool.
Yeah.
All the cool people
Yeah,
go
we
to
did see you
Transworld.
there. Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I don't remember much of that. I remember some of the conversation, I guess.
I do, yes.
I remember he had like a notepad.
He
Like,
did.
They had a notepad and they're like, here's all the
He jotted
ideas.
down ideas.
And he's
stuff.
like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm like, let me just read that real quick. And actually, I didn't even read it. I wrote some notes in there like,
alien
car
abduction.
magnet.
Car.
Yeah.
Car wash.
Car wash. Car wash.
Car wash.
Yep. Here we go. That's great. Oh man. So what is your go-to after I know you got the baby right now, but what's your go-to like after haunt snack? Like where are you stopping to get some foods on the after the haunt is closed?
I mean, we ate a lot of frozen pizza at 3 a.m, like a lot. We got really addicted to this croissant frozen pizza. Do you guys remember that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We were also at Wawa a lot. There was on the drive home in 2020, there was a Wawa right in the way.
Oh yeah.
And so we probably got a sandwich every night around 3 a.m.
Got a lot of Wawa points.
What?
Wow, was amazing though.
I mean, there's so many good things in the area.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's like literally everything in that Sand Lake area.
Yeah, near the Florida Mall, there's a lot of restaurants there to go to.
That is a good area for all the things. That's a really good night out area.
It's like near iDrive too.
Yeah.
So
You can go to the world's largest McDonald's. You
it's-
can go out of
it's
the way a
pretty
little
big.
bit.
You can get pizza in there. You
You
know
can
that?
go to what?
You can get pizza in there. Yes,
You
you
can
can.
go to White Castle. You can go to
Portillo's.
Portillo's. Yeah. You go to Del Taco. You have so many choices.
There's that first spot
Getting
there.
hungry.
I know, right? You can have DiGiorno croissant pizzas, whatever you
The
want.
best.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, I don't have anything else. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? What are you looking forward to the most? Is I know you've announced a couple of things, but are you like really excited about one of the announcements coming up?
I'm really excited about the announcements outside of the drive-through. I think that Orlando is going to be pretty interested in some of those.
Oh, very,
Mhm.
very nice. Okay. So yeah, keep an eye on all the Scream and Stream things here. I'm gonna bring up the little social media again. Like I said, it's super duper easy because it is Scream and Stream on everything. So make sure you visit all the things, bookmark them. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to them or us, and then I can get a hold of them, I guess. So yeah, all right. All right. It's 8:49. I'm out. I got nothing left. I got nothing.
You have nothing else? You have no notes?
I got no questions. I got nothing else.
Is it gonna be longer this year or about the same
That's a good
about the same
question.
length that it's always been?
Good job, co-host.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It is going to be a longer and bigger experience,
Oh,
more so than
nice.
we did before.
I'm not gonna say that's what she said.
I'm surprised you didn't say it.
I didn't say that
You
at all.
kind of did say it because you did not say it.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Okay.
I think we're good because now it's just gonna get awkward. So, are there any closing notes that you wanted to give to anybody watching this? Maybe a first timer that's thinking about doing Scream and Stream. What do you anything that you want to relay to the world?
I mean, as always, just remember the price is per car, not per person.
Love it. All right, very cool. All right, well, hang out here for a moment here on Zoom. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up our little bit of it. We're at got about 10 minutes left to go, so let's just end it a little bit early.
Let's
tonight.
do it.
So we can get to Waffle House or something.
Waffle House.
All right.
Waffle
So,
House.
Chris Kelly, thank you so much for taking some time out of your night to join us here. We'll be sharing this out in podcast form and all the things. We'll put it all over the places. If you're listening to the podcast version here, I do appreciate that. But let's talk about a couple of the wrap up things, and then we'll say goodnight. All right, Chris and Kelly.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. So you know what we didn't do? We didn't show the clip.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa, we do have more content. Oh my God. I was about to ask you what your favorite horror movie was. If we run out of time and we ask you what your favorite horror movie is, that's like we're done.
Yeah, I want to see the clip too.
Okay, we're good. All right.
Okay.
That was actually a big fake out on my part. I had all that
Really?
planned. Yeah. And they were like, okay, we're done. And they didn't remind me either. So that was a test that they failed too. Okay, let's watch the clip. Here we go.
Yeah, I know.
How many? 2, please. Thank you. You okay, babe?
Why are we the only ones here?
It's gonna be fine.
What is that? What is that?
Scream and Stream returns this Halloween to the Florida Mall. Experience terror from the comfort of your own vehicle. Buy tickets online in advance and save $20. Scream and Stream, only at the Florida Mall. Drive in, freak out.
Nice.
Ooh, I knew
like it. I like
Oh
it.
my God, they moved.
They did.
How did you teleport?
They probably use alien.
They
defense.
probably
inside, man.
they probably used a big car magnet to do that. All right, that's cool. Awesome. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, everybody. Let's go ahead and wrap up our portion of this. But Chris and Kelly hang out on Zoom. And let's go ahead and do the things. Okay, so a couple things. We gotta thank our Patreon supporters. Thank you to everybody that follows HauntScene on Patreon. You are awesome. We do appreciate that. It does help with the haunt bills, keeping the lights on at the HauntScene studios. So getting to the point where too many people to read, but I do appreciate everybody. You're all awesome. You can support our journey if you want to. Follow us on patreon.com/HauntScene. We have like very short, like $5 tiers if you want to support us. 100% of everything invested in the show goes back into the show. We do appreciate every single thing that you do. We appreciate all the support and everything. Make sure you're following us on social media. We're HauntScene on everything, just like Scream and Stream. We're HauntScene on everything. Really easy to find. Please follow us on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. Those are our main platforms these days. We are at the official halfway point of Hell Month. So, woo! Look at that. We're like halfway through here. We still have a couple shows left. We've got on Thursday, we've got Nightmare Village, Sebring Terror Trail on the 23rd, next Tuesday. And then the following Tuesday, we have a Petrified Forest to wrap up our season. So once again, Nightmare Village will be on the show. Really excited about this at the Extreme Fear Park here in South Florida. Good friends of ours. We went a couple years ago and it was like a small event and it was amazing and we loved it and we got kind of wrecked. And we really expect this one to be awesome. And we will be giving away some tickets, including a pair of VIP tickets for that. So thank you for that. And that should be a fun show. All right. Well, Mortimer, thank you as always for
Thanks,
being
Mortimer.
the chat box you are. Appreciate that. Thanks for moderating the chat. You're awesome. And let's go ahead and wrap this up. So we will be back on Thursday, 8 o'clock with Nightmare Village. So that's going to be it for
Very
us tonight.
exciting. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. All right.
All right. Till next time, spook easy.
As always, happy haunting. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for loving us for 7 years.
We love you.
We appreciate you. And let's wrap it up.
Give me some treats.